freedom and passive income. But at what cost? Your life?
Because that's exactly what's your job, small business, or any sort of investment towards property is costing you, which is nothing but your life.
They keep you trapped with linear income all the way through, making just enough to survive while you sacrifice the time with your family, your loved ones, and also what you love to do. So you sacrifice all of that and work for ridiculous long hours, and you lose all your freedom for after when you look back in 10, 20 years, you will lose all your freedom.
But is it really the freedom? Is it the way that you want to live your life? And if you stop working like that, and if you stop trading your time for money, the money still flows, or you will be trapped, or you will be stuck. What happens? Have you ever thought in all these things? Because that's exactly what you must think, what they don't want you to think. So here we are going to unleash and unpack the myths around, because everyone, it
Pretty
becomes, it's
much
been
every
so much overused,
yeah,
right?
so much overused word, financial freedom,
And
passive income.
income, it's been so much overused, and so many people are fascinated towards it without being aware what it takes, and they're looking for the sooner or a quicker method or a shortcut method, which is not at all exists, and they are just trying to do something with what they have. That is not the gateway for any us achieving any sort of financial freedom. That's what we're going to unpack today about the busting myths around this. And in saying that, first we are going to cover about the hard truth.
Before even busting the myth of the financial freedom and the passive income, we are going to give you the hard truth, hard pill to swallow.
Why
Accept.
most people never achieving? Why I'm saying this? We are saying this because 97% of the people around the globe are never achieving financial freedom. Why? Why only 3% is are achieving? Why not 97%? Yes, of course, some of the people are having a victim mindset of it's because of those, it's because of them, it's because of this. Yeah, they leave about them, leave about those
You
victim
can
minded.
you can blame so many things out of you.
Now, if you are watching this, you may not be blaming, but because you want to learn something. But those who are blaming, just escape from them, run away from them, because you should not have that victim mindedness, right? Because you must understand this: hard work alone, I repeat again, because you have this belief of time is money, hard work, you must work hard for money. We are going to unpack that. We also had the same belief, right?
Yeah, we worked hard for
Yeah.
23
So
years.
hard work alone is not enough. Is never gonna make you to live with prosperity, freedom, or abundance. If you did, look around. Are you not working hard so far in the last 5 or 10 or 20 years? Are you financially free yet? Not. Why?
Because most of them are relying on their linear income.
97% of people are stuck with the linear income.
To be very specific,
You may have one or two or multiple source of so-called linear income, but if they all require you to work, either it could be a job, it could be a small business, it could be a self-employment. If it is all requiring you to work in any form, and if you don't work, if the money is not flowing, what it is called as?
it's still linear income.
That's it. That's it. And by means of that, you are thinking that's a pathway, and you are actually delaying. Even though you invested in the property here on this side, you invested in the stocks on this side, you are saving money on the other side, at the same time working hard by compromising your life, your time with your family, and your personal time and your health. But you are actually, delaying your freedom. Actually, that's what's happening.
Delaying your freedom, and also in the time losing your life.
So let's check the reality. Let's check, because you talk about reality so many times, right? So in reality, blah blah blah. Okay, let's check the reality we are going to talk about. Are you still working even after working for 5 or 10 or 20 years, or still working?
Did that make you financially free?
If you have been working for the last 5 or 10 or 20 years,
did it make you financially free, or just comfortable and secured, safe?
and are you postponing the life that you can create, waiting for someday or someone or some one day, so that I can enjoy the time of with the life of freedom? Are you postponing it? Because in saying so, I don't have money, I don't have time to do that, like that. If you're still stuck, it's because you are following the wrong plan. You are climbing the wrong ladder. As what they have told you to believe, as how they have conditioned and indoctrinated to believe. You must work hard for money, you must save money, you must say that you must believe time is money. With all these kind of limiting beliefs and money mindset beliefs, you have been working hard, aren't you? That's a hard truth. 97% of the people are stuck with. And if you're going to do the same thing over and over again and again, you know what will be your life after 5 years? Just look back.
Yeah, the previous
Last
5 10 years,
5 years,
10 years or 20
it will
years.
be the same, or most of the time it will be even worse than the last five. Why? You can obviously see the inflation, the interest rates, the cost of living.
Yeah.
Is it getting better? And it is not going to be. Why? The money is getting devalued. As when you are saving, money is not to be saved. The $1 that you save today, after 5 years, is nothing, because money is getting devalued 3.3%. The cost of living is on an average is rising up to 17%. And you know about the inflation, you know about the interest rates. So what will be the 5 years after? It will be even worse than the last 5 years. Don't think even then it's going to be the same. It's not going to be the same. It's going to be even worse. So we are going to now unpack the biggest lie.
Yes. So far you had all the hard truth. Now the biggest lie ever. Everyone believed it's a lie. It's been lied to you for so many years. Time is money. This is the biggest lie, and most of them fall for it.
Aren't you? Are you believing? Are you still believing time is money?
Even
A
though
drop
it's-
below,
yeah.
time is money. If you believe it,
Not only believe, got trapped because of that, because you rely on the linear income. Time is not money.
what is time then?
Time is your life.
Time is life. That's it. How beautiful it is. That is exactly what that top 3% understood. The reason, because we're going to unpack certain things here. Just listen to this with the fullest attention and focus. You are determined to get a financial freedom, right? Some or the other way. Okay, I'm going to tell you this. Financial freedom without time freedom is pointless. Time freedom without financial freedom is worthless. Is it not?
Yeah, both.
Both. I repeat again in other way as well. Financial freedom without time freedom is worthless. Time freedom without financial freedom is pointless. You must have both. That is why you're born here. You're born here to live your life to the fullest with your birthright of abundance, freedom, affluence, prosperity, and happiness, aren't you? Have you born here to work hard all through your life for money, saying time is money, which is unlimited here. Money is unlimited, which is more limited here. Your time, isn't it? The time once lost is lost. Buddha beautifully mentions this. You can't save your money, you can't save your time, you can't control your time, you can't even manage your time. The time once lost is lost. I'm just comprehending it some other way. Did you get it? But most people believing they can manage and save the time, which you can't. Get it? And you are not going to be permanent here. Get it?
Yeah, most of them believe that time freedom and financial freedom, you can't have both.
You
because
can.
you rely on linear income,
What is linear income? It's capped linear income.
which totally depends on, when you believe time is money, you give your time and then in exchange you get the money. It's totally active and also very linear. You stop working, no money coming in, no cash flow. So
And-
to achieve both
Mm.
time freedom and financial freedom, what the 3% do, or what sort of income they earn to achieve the both
So
time
the
freedom
only
and
way to real financial
Yeah.
freedom or true wealth is by means of, let her unpack, because she is the legend in saying that. Yeah, go ahead.
high profit, uncapped, leveraged income.
Where the money works hard for you. If you can't believe it, you must check your mindset where you're trapped in. That's it. You must check your belief where you're trapped in. Because the top 3%, if you say so, they make the money to work hard for them rather than they work for money. Just before I just shared about what Myron said. Myron Golden, right? Golden said, you may working hard for money and you take break, you come to sleep, you come to rest. At that time, money is not working anything. You are losing money. Whereas when you make the money to work hard for you, even when you rest, even when you go for vacation, even when you take a coffee break, even when you sleep, even when you spend time with your family, the money is keep on working. What is that called as?
That's
Leverage
called
income.
leveraged income, which is uncapped because it's totally not dependent on your time or your presence.
Mm. That is where you get not only uncapped income potential, earning without limits, but also freedom to live life on your own terms. Time freedom, financial freedom, and also you'll be getting more time with your family while money is creating a wealth for you, building a wealth for you. So now let's unpack, because you are expert in it. Let's unpack what's the difference between linear income and leverage income.
So, as we said, linear income, which most of 97% of the population rely on while exchanging their time for money. When they are at work, 8 hours, 10 hours, 16 hours, you want more money, you work double shift and overtime, which is obviously time is equal to money. That's what you believe, and that produces only linear income because your time is limited and it is capped.
So what is leverage income then?
On the other hand, totally, this leveraged income, which is high profit and uncapped because it does not rely on your time or your presence. So that's leveraged income. So
Works
what are
without
we,
you.
yeah, what we leverage on. So that one
That's
we're
a
going
more
to see.
important.
Yeah,
Okay.
what we leverage on.
So
leveraged
now
income.
to move from this 97 to 3, to move from this linear to leverage income, you must shift. So how to make that shift? First and foremost, you must stop thinking like a 97%. That's a very important thing,
First thing is beliefs.
because that's what you are being told to be thinking, told to believe, and stay stuck in where you are. First and foremost is you must stop thinking like a 97%. You must stop doing like a 97%. You must stop deciding like a 97%. Rather, start positioning yourself where income flows without time limitations. Start thinking, deciding, and acting and being like a 3% with a be, do, have mentality, attitude. You must be willing to think and decide and act completely different from the 97%. Not as how you have been conditioned to stay stuck in the 97%. If you do this, and if you're open towards it, and if you're coachable, and if you're willing to do this at any cost by going all in, you can also shift too. That's exactly what we did. Yeah.
The shift happens once you stop believing time is money.
So in that case, we are going to ask you the $1,000,000 question here. Can you?
Yeah. What is your why?
That's a very important thing. Yeah.
Why you want to achieve financial freedom and passive income? Why?
Because that's a very important. You may think, oh, I want this, I want. No, 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 no. If you don't have a strong why, if you don't have a strong reason behind it, you will always drift around. I want to make money. I want to make this. I want to do that. No, 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 no.
Even was I want to make more money.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, yeah. It is. If it
What
is
is
just,
more money?
and if you say more money, you will always chase behind money. That's what how many people are working like, and they end up in saying money is the only problem. I don't have money yet. I can't afford it. It's too expensive. I'm looking for the cheapest option. Why? The reason, because all they are focusing unknowingly or knowingly towards making money. Why? Because of the scarcity mindset, thinking money is limited. And one other important thing is you must, because followed by everything starts with why, and that why should be a non-negotiable why. And you must have a clear financial goal.
The numbers.
The number, exactly. How much amount of money I must make to fulfill my needs and to fulfill my wants, and what is the gap in between per month and per year. What is my need? What is my want? And what is the gap in between? Like that, you must have a specific number in dollars or in whichever the country currency you are in dollars or in rupees or in whatever it is, in yen or whatever it is. You must have a clear, specific financial goal, and not to end with that, because if you have if you don't have a destination, what you end up in? Drifting around. Like it's like a pilot took off from the airport, but don't know where he has to land. What he end up in doing? Until the fuel gets empty, and then he has to land somewhere.
Yeah.
It could be the airport, it could be somewhere, when he gets tired. That's how many people are. I'm just giving a metaphor. That's how many people are working and working and working and working and working until they die physically, mentally, with a frustrated, stressful life.
And not only about the financial goal, the specific numbers,
But
but
also,
also what how quick or how far or how
yeah,
quicker you want to achieve
it
that
means you
number.
must have a specific
Time limit.
timeline,
Yeah.
time limit or timeline.
Otherwise
In
it
6
takes.
months time, in 1 year time, in 2 years time,
Yeah.
without compromising your life. That's the most important thing. What is the point of achieving financial freedom if you're not having a time to spend with your family? As we said before, it is worthless. Financial freedom without time freedom is worthless. It should be enjoyable, it should be having a fun, you should be having a happiness in between as well, because it's a beautiful journey. It's not like work, 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 work. It's not about hustling and grinding all the time. Away by being away from the family when you're having a kids, right? There's no point about it, right? So, financial goal, and next thing is time commitment. And the last, as we just mentioned before, a non-negotiable why. List down. You list down what are all the top 10 reasons why you want to achieve financial freedom and passive income in your life. List down. You may list on 3 or 4 easily, but from the 5th to 10th, that is where you struggle. That is where the real reason lie. Get it? So, what are all your reasons? List down it first. You must work hard on yourself. That is where you will achieve financial freedom or time freedom, whatever it is. So, instead, imagine a business. So, we'll talk about this now. You have been working for so many long, right?
So long.
Where you are compromising either time or finance. Is it not? Let's talk about this way. Why can't you have both? Yeah. So imagine a business where you can have both, like a 3%. That's what we're going to unpack. And to have that kind of business, make sure the business is legit. Make sure the business is not only just providing leverage income, but also the business is providing a high profit. That's a very important thing, because you're not here to hustle and grind. There are so many business where it provides you the some sort of leverage income. We don't want some sort of leverage income to get that financial freedom. You must have a business which offers you the high profit, uncapped leverage income. How you get the leverage income from any business? Leverage income is possible in a business only when the business is automated and there's a delegation in the business. If the business is not automated, you may be having some sort of business, or you may come across a business like a franchise business or a pizza shop or what is called as a restaurant, anything like that. I'm telling you an example. If the business is not automated, if the business is not having a delegation, that means what? You are not going to be making a leverage income. It is a linear income which will be capped. So make sure the business is automated and delegation is possible. So that is where you'll be making a leverage, and not only make sure that the business is providing a high profit, uncapped leverage income. Oh, Maddie and Sudha, I don't want too much money. Oh, that is what the problem is. Check your belief, as what we said before. Get it? So, high profit, uncapped leverage income. And then do that business because of the high profit, uncapped leverage income. Do the businesses having an automation to give you that time freedom. Why? Because if there is no time freedom, there is no leverage. If there is no leverage, if there is no automation, if there is no automation, there is no time freedom, because there is no leverage. At the same time, your life you don't need a vacation from. That's a very important
There's a
thing.
more flexibility and freedom,
Mm.
especially time freedom and obviously time financial freedom. So what sort of business have high profit, uncapped, which produces leveraged income
True.
because we have automation and delegation in place. And with all that, you don't have to compromise anything from yourself.
Is it possible?
Of course, yes.
It is
3%.
100% possible.
3% are already there.
100% possible. Why we are so certain in saying that? Because we are here. Evidently, we are here.
Welcome.
4 years before, 4 years before, we were in the 97%.
And your
Hoping
linear
and
income.
wishing one day, someday, and we were so much stuck with working hard, 60 hours a week. Anyway, we are Maddie and Sudha. If you are first time seeing us, I worked for 23 years in 60 hours job, and you work for
50 hours. I ended up 50 hours working.
in a week. More than 1/3 of our life we worked being away from our kids. We felt like a single parent. It was so scary to shift. But what was more scarier to us, even though we had the fear and doubt, what was more scarier for us is to stay and remain stagnate and stuck for the rest of our life by being away from our family, by being away from our kids when the kids are growing fast. Don't you think that your kids are growing fast? Isn't it? Your kids are growing fast. Oh, Maddie, I'll just go very slowly. Okay, you may go very slowly, but look around.
Everything is
The cost
fast.
of living, the inflation, your kids, everything is going fast. By knowing it, you must also move fast. Because success loves speed, money likes speed. But at the same time, you must in a right ladder, but not in a wrong ladder. By working smart, by using the business which has got an automation and delegation in place, that is where you make a high profit leverage income. So it is 100% possible. So, in that case, let's talk about the final thoughts. In saying that, you know now what all the myth about financial freedom and passive income, and what's the point of having a financial freedom passive income if it's going to compromise your life. Why can't you live life now? Because most of people, especially now, I'm not saying real estate is wrong, it's absolutely right. But if you're going to invest in a real estate property, investment property, 1 or 2 or 5 investment property, while you're working ridiculously for 60, 80, 90, 100 hours a week, after 10 years I'm going to get $1,000 a week. Come on. It's an absolute idiotic way. Why I'm saying this? Because when you are relying at the moment in a linear income, for next 10 years you're working as in a linear income, hoping your property will go high, because whatever the real estate brokers, they may say the property will go like that. After 10 years they are just hoping based on the market strategy.
It's purely out of your control.
Out of your control, because it's not by you. Anything can happen. Yeah. After 10 years, you can't go back and fight your real estate broker, whoever it is. That time they will not be there. Get it? So, if you're really after achieving the true wealth and true freedom, you must have a business, own a business. Around the world, 75% of the people are wealthy. Those are entrepreneurs. The entrepreneurs who are using automation and delegation, not the other entrepreneurs. They are naming themselves as entrepreneur, but again they are making only the linear income. 75% of the entrepreneurs, 75% of the people who are wealthy are entrepreneurs, not 0%. 9 to 5 employees, 0%. So where you are standing? As long as you're going to trade your time and money, time for money, it is not ever going to be in any form. Whether it could be in a small business or real estate, or what is called not real estate, like in a self-employment or 95. Even if you work for 120, 131, whatever the number of hours of job, you're not going to achieve that financial freedom. So stop waiting. Stop making excuses. No money, I don't have time. Your excuses are one of the main reason why you must change. Stop postponing the life. When is the right time?
The time to act is right now.
Because now or never. Time is not going to wait for you. The time once lost is lost. Now or never. So if you're ready to break free and knowing that time is not money, time is life, just comment below. Life. As we started in the session just before, you may be after financial and freedom and time freedom or passive income, but what you're compromising? It's nothing but your life. Not anymore. Not from now onwards. By knowing all these things. So comment below life. And if you don't change your approach now, let's do this. Let's
Yeah.
let's be.
But question for thought. We want to leave you with,
Hmm.
think about yourself.
If you don't change your approach now, will your future to be any different than the last 5 years? So it's time now to unleash yourself from the crowd who are still stuck with the 97%. But that comes with the hunger and the desire and the fire inside you to live your life to the fullest with your loved ones every single day, instead of just celebrating the weekend life to escape from the weekday life and again going back to the same weekday life, saying mundane, Monday, blah, 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 blah things. Your next weekend should not be the same as this weekend. And it is possible by all means, as long as you have that fire inside you, the topmost priority to be with your family.
The non-negotiable why.
Beautiful. For us, if you say family, for us, family, that's it. That's what the main importance for us. We worked hard, we had liabilities, we had mortgages, blah, blah, blah. But when it comes to family, we stop lying to ourselves. That would become our most priority. At the same time, we are not saying money is not important. Money is absolutely important. I love to have money. I love to be having more money, but not in the compromise of life. Many people hesitate to invest money for a business, which can absolutely give the freedom for their life. But they say they love their family. But the question for you is, if you're hesitant, if you're still hesitating to invest for a one-time investment business, which can obviously, evidently give you the time freedom and the financial freedom and the true wealth, and if you still hesitate to make use of the solution for the one-time investment, you may think and say that your family is important, but because of your scarcity mindset, you love money more than your family. You may get triggered, but that's an ugly fact. We don't want to fall into that trap, knowing money is unlimited, knowing you can earn money by any means. We are here to show you the way. Welcome to the 3% club. We are here to give you the hand to shift you, to shift your belief, to shift your mindset, and to shift your life, to change your life as how we have been mentored, trained, and guided. Likewise, we are here to give you, because we are having the vision. It's not only we are making money. It's not only you making money. It's all we all making money. It's our big vision to help the fellow parents to live your life to the fullest with your kids. Is it not? That's what we are working on. And we are so passionate. Passionate is an understatement, I could say that. We are so determined. That's why consistently, non-stop, every single Sunday, we are coming in front of you. This is our 190th episode. 190th episode. Weekly episode. Why? Because we determined to, because it's not only me making or we making money, it's also you and everyone around. So the whole community, the whole people will be living the life to the fullest. You can also. The choice is yours. So we succeed together.